Harrington, give us a story. I'm looking at the notes. Oh, there he is.
Man.
Jesus Christ, that was like perfect timing, Lerone. Number one. Hold on, let's have a look. Did he respond? You didn't. Oh yeah, got it. See you soon. You did respond. What's up, buddy? How you been?
I'm good. I've just got off holiday. Just went to Marbella with the family, so just literally got back a few hours ago.
I said that to Paul before. I said, fair play. I said, he's just got back from a holiday. The last thing he needs to be doing is jumping on a podcast. But he did it. He said, yes. We appreciate it, Lerone. How was your time?
Yeah, it was good, man. It's good to get some downtime, switch off a bit and enjoy some food, man.
Lerone, just, you get to face this guy, Aaron Pico. He's got a lot of hype coming into the UFC, and you've been a staple in this division for a while. Just quietly continuing your win streak, and then you put on a performance like that. And a lot of people have been talking about how when a guy gets to that next big level, it's usually based on a crazy standout performance. Even though you've been beating awesome opponents all throughout your career, when you landed that elbow and you saw him go down and you got to celebrate that kind of a performance on that big of a card, man, what was going through your mind to finally just get the recognition that I think a lot of us really feel you've deserved for a long time and kind of been champion for you to getting these bigger fights, and now here you are potentially facing Alexander Volkanovski.
Yeah, man. Do you know what? I felt like I just needed something like that. Obviously a win's a win in my eyes, but another decision win probably wouldn't have got me a title shot. I needed something big like that. And like you said, what a place to do it. Co-main event in Chicago.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly.
I jumped out of my goddamn seat. I'm staring at the couch that I watch all the fights at in here in my house, and I thought you were going to win that fight. I really did. Yeah. I told all my friends. I think I messaged you too. I was like, bet on Lerone Murphy to win this fight. The kid has been facing the ultimate best in the competition. He's been in this division for a long time, and when you pulled it off, man, it was very, very satisfying for the people that have been watching your journey to see you get a big KO like that.
Yeah, it's massive. It was massive. Do you know what? It felt good to get another finish on the record. And then obviously when Volkanovski called me out as well after it, and it was just like icing on the cake for me. So hopefully the UFC do the right thing and make it happen.
Yeah. Well, talk to me about that, Lerone. You said before, you mentioned the title shot. Volkanovski's mentioned it as well. Has there been any dialogue? I mean, I'm assuming you had a little chat with Dana afterwards. Where does the land lie right now?
Who knows? But I did get told before the fight that this fight had title implications. So that was before the fight. And obviously I won the fight and by KO. What more can I do now? I've had 4 fights in the top 15 now, 2 main events. So I believe I'm next in line. I feel like I've done more than anybody else that's names in the hat. So I think I've got the best chance of getting it, to be fair.
And also for any casuals out there, you're going out, you're main eventing fight nights, you're on other fight nights and you're still undefeated, you're doing big things. But for a lot of casuals that maybe didn't know who you were, they all tune in for the pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? And your co-main event and you knock him out with a spinning back elbow, man. Do you know what I mean? And he had all the hype. How did that feel, by the way? That Aaron Pico is coming in and he's had some losses. It's not like he's this undefeated phenom. Yeah, he's got the boxing. Yeah, he's got the wrestling. But there was a lot of promotion around him. Did that piss you off a little bit?
Do you know what? I like to see things from a few different perspectives, and the way I looked at that is the there's no American champions at the minute. He's got a big name. Obviously he's got the wrestling pedigree and all that stuff. So I feel like the UFC wanted him to be champion. Otherwise they wouldn't have put him against the number 1 contender. So for me it was just like opportunity. I was just looking at it as opportunity. Okay, this kid's got the hype. They give it me on short notice. I've got nothing to lose here. I just go in there, beat this kid, and I take the number 1 spot. So I wasn't really bothered about it, to be honest.
And just along the lines of that, right? How did this all come together for you, Lerone? He was supposed to fight Movsar. You step in, things get changed, different card. How was the negotiation process for that? And like, was there talks of like back then, even when you were getting this fight offered to you, were there even talks of like, listen, you go and you beat this kid on this card, you're going to be very close to a title shot. Was that something that kind of enticed you? Did they use that, or like how did that all work out for you guys?
Yeah, that's yeah. Obviously, they offered the name. Can you step in on 3 weeks' notice to fight Aaron Pico? Uh, we've lost Movsar to whatever. And yeah, that was in the message. This has got title implications in it. So that's obviously I can't say no to that. I wouldn't have said no to anyway because I was asking for a fight from like probably like May. Soon after Josh Emmett, I had no damage. I wanted to get back in there again. So I'm always training. I'm always in the gym, and I want to stay active. So when that come through, it's just a no brainer for me.
So on the UFC roster since 2019, 10 wins in the organization. You just knock out that guy there. And as I said, 10 wins, undefeated in the UFC, 17-0 overall, which is ridiculously wrong. Congratulations on everything. But not trying to be negative here. Last finish was in 2021. We know what it's like. We're always trying to finish. And when you're taking on the best guys and it's people like Josh Emmett, fans talk shit, but they don't know. Like, you're always trying to finish the goddamn fight. But when you land that elbow, how good did that feel? To finally say, listen, there it is, you fucking dickhead. There it is. Talk shit about me. Look at that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it was. It was just a silence the haters. And it felt good. Like, obviously, like you said, 2021 was my last KO, and it was both pretty similar. Flatline, like KOs, like bad KOs. So, I need more of them now. I'm hungry for more.
And Lerone, you are a guy that has shown your elbows and your clinch game a lot in your fights. And when you get a guy like Pico, who's kind of all gas, all offense, was that something you and your team were kind of picking out? Because I believe I saw a clip of you guys pretty much going over it, countering with back elbows and things. It looked like this was something. It wasn't some freak thing, right? I hate to hear anybody bring that kind of shit up when it's like. We've seen elbows from you before, and then we saw you warming up with these types of things. Was that part of the game plan?
Yeah, so I knew he was going to close the distance a lot and pressure a lot. So I was drilling the knees up the middle, the spinning back elbow, because obviously if you watch my fights, you see that throw a lot of spinning back kicks, right? So I knew he wouldn't have been ready for that one because I haven't really thrown that one before. So it's something I drilled a lot, especially with where he puts his head when he's shot. So I'm a technician. I watch a lot of tape on guys, so I understand the flaws, and I'm already seeing holes in Volkanovski that I'm going to exploit.
Oh, well, I'm not going to bother asking because you're not going to say them out loud, but it shows where your head's at, Lerone, and rightly so. So you're already doing the tape study. And I would assume, I mean, obviously we haven't got any inside info. We're not matchmakers or anything, but I would assume that you get the title fight. I mean, Movsar Evloev, of course, undefeated, but taking out Pico in style and then undefeated 17-0. As I say, I mean, it speaks for itself. It really does. And Volkanovski wants it as well. Yeah. Last time I commentated one of your fights, though, was Josh Emmett. And great performance, very strategic performance, because Josh Emmett is a son of a bitch, man, and he hits like an absolute goddamn truck and one of the toughest bastards on planet Earth. Were you aware of all the dickheads online? Because I got so much shit. Just for like calling the fight accurately and saying that, Lerone's doing good. Nice shot from Lerone. My God, I had an avalanche of abuse online. I don't know what you were like. Did you get a ton of shit as well?
Bro, that was the worst I've ever got after a fight. And I got loads of it. And obviously, I get it though. People want to see you go toe to toe, but realistically, like, why am I going to give him a chance if I know I can pick him apart from range? Obviously, like you said, we always would love to get a finish, but you just got some of the fights you've got to fight smart in it. And I feel like I fight every fight differently. I got a performance of the night, bonus against Edson Barboza because I pressured, and I fight everybody differently. Like I said, I watch a lot of tape on guys, and I figure out how to beat them. So, a defensive performance against Josh Emmett, like one defensive performance, you can't really knock me for that.
No.
No, you
definitely
can't
not.
knock it, man. And people are always going to talk shit online. Even after you won the fight, I tweeted out, I was like, oh, I mean, he's got to be next in line for the belt. And even that tweet, people are like, oh, why? Because they're talking about your last performance. I'm like, did you just not watch what the kid just did just now? It's you can't let that bother you. And are you good about that? Are you good about letting that shit just kind of roll off your shoulders a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. You can't win in this game. There's always going to be people that love your style, love your game, and there's always going to be people that hate on you in it. So it is what it is.
Have you always been like that, Lerone? I know, like, you were kind of affiliated when you were younger and you had some trouble and stuff like that. But have you always been kind of just cool, calm, and collected, or did you used to have a bit of anger and a bit of attitude?
I'd say more anger as a youth, but obviously I've grown up now. But I've always been chilled anyway. I've always been laid back anyway. Really.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we don't want to keep you too long, mate, because you've just come back from Marbella. How was the weather?
Oh, it's great. I'm back here, the clouds. Manchester. Clouds. I'm back here, but I'm going to Paris on Friday for the UFC.
Mate,
so
we'll see you there.
Oh, you there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be over there. I'm gonna go and watch the fights.
All right then, mate. Well, listen, we'll let you go. We'll let you get some sleep. Thanks for jumping on. Congrats again, mate. Unbelievable. Yeah. Really happy for you. You deserve it. If you were to hazard a guess, you versus Volkanovski, when's that going down?
December. Volk wants to fight in December, so I think it's going to be Las Vegas, December. I'm waiting for a call anytime now, next few weeks, to get it set in stone, and then I'll start my training camp.
Hell yeah.
Fingers crossed. Lerone, let you get some rest, mate. Thanks for giving us your time. Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, brothers. Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
All right, mate.
Thank you.
Take care.